Okay, guys, let's take a look at the games. We have here Nicov playing in the blue trunks on the lovely Haboob map as Khmer. And if we are going to the left-hand side, not too far away, because Haboob, as you guys might know, is welcoming the very action-packed gameplay due to its openness and due to the fact that they are both so close to each other. On the other side, we have Vinchester playing here in the red trunks as Lithuanians. And yeah, Haboob is kind of a map which is just known from Empire Wars. It was introduced there, and it has never really been shown in RM. I had a game against Tato in RM against him prior to his game against Dowd in the best of 21, and I found it super fun. And then Dowd played against Tato in the best of 21 as well on this map, and I absolutely loved it. It was super exciting, and therefore I decided to have this in the map wall for this edition as well. I'm a big fan of that one. You know, my taste is the more aggressive the map is allowing the players to play, the better it is going to be. Because I personally am not the biggest fan of slow defensive plays. I like the aggression, I like micro. That's where I feel it's the most exciting to watch. And yeah, that's the reason why we have this map in the map pool so far. And also the reason why I wanted to set it as a set map, because I wanted to see it at least twice. Okay, we have Vinchester now taking the first hit on Nicov, kind of preventing Nicov to get any deers into the TC, and Vinchester very sneaky, stealing one Oster here from Nicov. And you know what? There is nothing in this world Nicov can do about it. And we haven't really talked about the matchup between Vinchester and Nicov. I honestly, you know, I played a couple of games against Vinchester, and Vinchester is just amazing. He's amazing. I think if I'm not mistaken, I have even put him as number 6 on the current best players of the world in Age of Empires. And it's just phenomenal how well he has improved in the last or recent times. And I think he has kind of a style which is a combination of extremely aggressive, but also extremely smart, right? And that's what we can see right now. He's sending already the 2 militia before anything else. Oh yeah, we're in the semifinals. Thanks for that. I was catching up on that one. The rest should be fine, right? It's a best of 3, fine. The uptime is insane. Yeah, the uptime is extremely good. 17 population uptime. That's extremely fast. Yeah, he will be able to get a few scouts up in a very quick manner. However, Vinchester on the other side, he was able to up very fast as well. And the good thing for Khmer here is they don't need a barrack in order to build a stable, for example, right? So that's very nice for Nicov. So he will be able to get a lot of scouts out very early with a very fast uptime. Yeah, with other civilizations, you would not be able to do that. Vinchester on the other side, he is Lithuanians, giving him the extra 150 food at the beginning, right? With that, you can do a lot as well. And he is planning to add more militia. So what we will see from him is going to be 4 men-at-arms most likely, and then a spearman as well to add to his overall units. We have 2 villagers going forward as well. I would say he's planning an archer range there. Yes, exactly. And the militia, very nice pick off by Nicov. Was able to pick one militia. And we see the men-at-arm upgrade happening in a second as well, I would say. Oh, he... Okay, never mind. He ignores that. He wants to have spearmen instead. I guess because of the fact that that one militia was killed here. Scouts in general, I love the scouts on this map because it's just so open, right? And it's very hard to wall yourself off, right? And with scouts, due to their mobility, they are able to kind of punish you very fast in case you have any exposed errors. Nice quick wall by Nicov, saving his villager here. Not only that, but also cutting the reinforcements for Vinchester off as well. But Vinchester's playstyle is just so annoying, right? Like, this spearman and this archer is going to cause so much problematics here. One scout is going to go down, but Nicov did a good job. He was able to kill one archer and one spearman in exchange. And that's obviously a good trade for Nicov here, I would say. Now, Vinchester, he needs to be very cautious here. One villager most likely is going to bite the dust here. Yeah, the villager is dead. And the spearman is going from the other side. So, yeah, Vinch is going to be down 2 villagers here. Because he has 15 seconds of LTC time as well. That's the kind of negative side for Vinchester's approach, is that his build order is just very sharp. It has to be very sharp, and it doesn't allow you to make any mistakes, right? That's kind of how the build works. And for Nicov, for example, the way he's playing is he has a bit more room for mistakes. He will still be able to keep everything smooth most of the time. That's just how the builds work, right? Okay, now the villager is saved here. Vinchester will not be able to pick that one off, as Khmer can jump into the houses here. And yeah, Nicov definitely needs to get the fletching out as soon as possible. However, Vinchester, he doesn't have a blacksmith yet himself. Yeah, both players are rushing the blacksmith out as soon as possible, because the fletching at that stage is just so crucial, guys. It's so crucial. Okay, we have the 3 skirms. They will be having fletching a bit earlier, but yeah, they will not be able to do too much here, I think. Nicov needs to wait until he has a bit more. The fact that his scouts are arriving in a second as well is going to give him the additional craft he is seeking to be able to kill Vinchester's army here. We have the first engagement here, and a few villagers should be going down here if Nicov is not careful here. Yeah, I feel like Nicov is doing a great job. Oh, yeah, he's losing a couple of scouts here. I don't think that was necessary here, but still, Nicov, he has taken the favorable trade here. Not losing any single villager and cleaning up Vinchester's army here. But man, Vinchester is just so annoying with his units. It's just... like, I can relate to Nikov's feelings right now. I'm sure he's annoyed. He's using his archer so annoyingly. And yeah, he's barely not able to kill it. Yeah, finally he did it. But yeah, it was still very annoying. And then meanwhile, we have Vinchester. He has gathered himself a couple of archers, a couple of skirms here. We still have 2 militia being here in the field. And Vinchester, as already mentioned, he's playing super aggressive, right? He is pushing forward here with the 2 skirms, 2 archers. And, you know, these subtle moves here are causing headaches for your opponent. And this villager, yeah, the villager is getting killed here. Nice pick off here by Vinchester. And Nicov, he is 1 villager ahead. Okay, two villagers ahead. But overall, I would say a very equal game so far. And that villager is being annoyed by the 2 militias as well. But Nicov should be realizing that, right? I don't expect Nicov to lose that villager. That would be really surprising. He's a bit busy at the north, yes. But man, what is happening here? Nicov now realizing what is happening, right? But this villager is dead. Wow, okay. Vinchester indeed was able to pick off that villager there with the 2 militia. And that's also one of the slight reasons, guys, why it is so important to always ensure that you save as much units as possible. Even though when you're thinking that's not really... they're not going to be attributing too much to my game anymore anyway. I can throw them away. No. These 2 militia, they were able to pick off a villager, and that's definitely great value for them. Vinchester, he used the market a bit, not too much, to get himself the great castle age time here. for 19 minutes, or yeah, 18:30 rather. He was able to, or he was clicking, and yeah, he will have a slight advantage compared to Nicov. Nicov has just clicked up himself, and that means that Vinchester can move around here to left hand side, and I think that's something he should be doing. And that's going to be very dangerous for Nicov, because Nicov, he is roughly 30 seconds behind, and I wonder what Nicov is going to go for. I would assume he wants to go for stable units, right? Yeah, he's going for the skateboarding armor now as well, so we will have full night play by Nicov. And on the left hand side, Vinchester, he's fully focusing on the archer play. He doesn't show any signs of adding stables himself, which is interesting because, as you guys know, he's Lithuanians, and going knights with Lithuanians just is a thing which makes sense, especially if you are able to get extra relics, right? Because the extra relic, each relic gives you +1 extra damage on your knights, and to the maximum of 4, right? So you can have 4 extra damage on your knights with the relics. So that's definitely a nice one. Lighties. Yeah, lighties. The thing is why you don't really see lighties in these kind of situations is because... 1 second. Quick balls coming up for Nicov, and they are not able to keep those crossbows away for too long. The tower is being rushed here by Nicov, but he will lose 1 villager in the process, right? He lost 1, yeah. And now this place here is perfect for Vinchester, because he's able to prevent Nicov to get any gold income right now, and that means that his stable are not able to consistently work, and that also means that in general Vinchester will have the better situation over time, because Nicov doesn't have a market right now. Rumble Tumble, thanks so much for gifting us up here. Okay, and I also like what... Yeah, never mind, Vinchester should have gone for the knights right away, because the villagers, they can jump into houses and they will not be able to be killed, right? Yeah, nice clean off by Nicov. We have 43 villagers against 41. And wow. Look at that. Vinchester, he's going for Spearman upgrade. Or for the Pikeman upgrade. Interesting stuff. We have a relic being taken now for Vinchester. And there's nothing Nicov can do right now to prevent that. And we have another TC coming up for Vinchester. So right now I would say the situation is rather equal. However, Vinchester, he's planning for the longer game, while Nicov, he right now is focusing more on the 1TC play. He is on stone though, so he should be able to get himself the possibility to add second TC as well very soon. Conversion coming in here for Vinchester. Lovely stuff. And yeah, I don't think Nicov should be fighting here, should he? No, I don't think so. That will not be the most effective trade, I suppose. Oh, the conversion. He was very unlucky with the conversion here. Very unlucky. Nicov utilizing his scout very nicely. Able to snipe off one monk. Definitely a good move. And the situation right now is looking 53 overall population, 45 to 48, and 8 army against 8 army. So very equal for both sides. What I'm surprised though is Nicov has so much more score. I wonder why. Yeah, it must be the scouting. Yeah, it's the scouting. And also the KD, right? Vinchester has lost way more army compared to Nicov. On left hand side, this is open here. But Vinchester, he was paying attention. Man, if these knights would have entered the wood line, that could have been a complete disaster here for Vinchester. But he reacted in time, so nice job by him. And that's in general a big problem for the pikeman crossbow player, because you don't have the mobility, right? And Khmer, they do. So yeah, it's not ideal at all. And Khmer, they also can add the lovely scorpions. So, Vinchester, he needs to get himself the Siege Workshop out as soon as possible to be able to get him the Mangonels out. Yeah, okay, never mind. He has that already. And now we have the crossbows, the pikemen, and the Mangonels against knights and scorpions. And that in general should be a good fight for, or a better composition for Vinchester, I think. Vinchester Siege Workshop is here, yeah. Oh, one scorpion going down. Don't forget, guys, scorpions of Khmer have 1 extra range. They have 8 range against 7 of the Mangonel. So, general, good situation for the Khmer pushing here, right? Let's see. 4 scorpions here accumulated by Nicov. And yeah, in general, oh, this is just a good engagement, I would say, right, for Nicov, because he's able to kill the Mangonel here. That means that the scorpions will be having a good time, but yeah, he's getting 2 conversions in, and he will be able to kill a lot of scorpions now. At least 2, I guess. No, it's just 1. But yeah, not the ideal situation right now for Vinchester, I think. The scorpions are just going to be a very hard thing to deal against. I would assume Vinchester is going for castle here in a second. At least that's where he wants to have castle, right? He has enough stone for it. But I think it's going to be very hard for him to pull that one off, because Nicov just has way too many scorpions here. And Nicov, in the meanwhile, he has 2 TCs. He's just playing phenomenal. Nicov is really going ham, guys. It's definitely going ham. I don't see any mistakes he's doing so far. Maybe a bit overcommitting with the knights, yes, but overall, is he really farming there? Why would he be farming there? Oh, and we see the final castle here. Oh, Vinchester, he definitely wants to get the castle up, doesn't he? And that will be the final moment of the game, I think. Oh, the Mangonel. The Mangonel. Oh, the Mangonel was not able to make the shot here. Yeah, and that's going to be so costly for Vinchester here. Oh, 14 army against 9. 70 villagers against 62. Scorpions going to go down. The monks, they have utilized all their faith. Nicov not paying attention. Guys, what is this game? Is Vinchester really making the comeback here? It kind of looks like that, doesn't it? Nicov doing his own castle here. But Vinchester, he will completely ignore everything here, and he will place the castle here instead. Ooh, that's going to be tough, guys. I feel like the game has equalized a bit. Economy is still better for Nicov. Yes. Snake, by the way, thanks so much for the 6 gifted subs. And yes, I'm paying attention. This is a nail biter. This is a nail biter. Is this going to be a doubt castle? I wonder. Nicov building the tower, but only with 1 villager. That's not worth it. Either build it with 10 villagers or with nothing, but not with 1. The scorpion is being an annoyance as well. Nicov pulling a bit ahead in terms of score, yes, but I see that Vinchester could do a lot of crazy shenanigans now with this forward position. On the left hand side, Nicov trying to do some counter raids, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be very successful, because the monastery is here a bit exposed. Oh, Siege Workshop coming up. Vinchester has 24 on food, Nicov 19. So a bit of better position for Vinchester in that regard. But how is he going to defend this here? That's what I'm wondering. These knights can be so annoying. Monk is being produced here from this monastery, but I don't really see how these monks are going to be able to get any conversions in, because the knights are surrounding the situation under the monastery. Man, this is a very crazy game, and that's exactly why I love Haboob so much. Was the monk really able to survive here? It kind of looks like it. Yeah, the monk was able to survive. We need more spearmen here coming in for Vinchester and able to, in order to defend against those knights. The knights are just overwhelming right now. On the right hand side, we will see Mangonel coming out, most likely. But guys, Nicov is just having the better position, doesn't he? It looks like that. He has 87 villagers against 71, and he is killing so many villagers in the process. While Vinchester, he's not really getting anything done with that push here. And Nicov, he soon will be able to drop another castle. Most likely here somewhere. Delete the tower. Okay, the relic is blocking. This is going to be tough. Nicov, 20 villagers ahead. Don't forget, he is Khmer. So Khmer economy is in general smoother than the other civilizations. No one has wheelbarrow, and both of them have the same economical upgrades from the food and the wood department. Not sure about gold and stone. Ram is being produced here by Vinchester. He wants to take down the stables here. But I don't think, guys, that Nicov is worried too much here. 20 villagers, still the discrepancy. Economy much better for Nicov. What is going to be the gameplay now for Vinchester, I wonder? Vinchester somehow has managed to get the score lead. Don't ask me how. It must be due to the fact that he's killing the buildings here, no? Ram moving forward here. But Vinchester, I don't think he's going to be too successful here. Light is being produced by the castle. That's a great thing, right? The lighties are just adding so much damage. But now the ram, yeah, this is just going to be super annoying for Nicov to defend, because a lot of conversions are going to happen here. And hallelujah, we have 20 army against 7, guys. 20 army against 7. Is Vinchester able to make the comeback here? It kind of looks like that. Yes, he's trailing behind in terms of economy. But there's so much happening here. Nicov trying to expand his economy there. Does he know about the castle? He has the vision of the castle. The castle is going to come up. Man, Nicov is really put at the wall here, I would say. Vinchester doing such a great job. Now able to kill so many scorpions here in the exchange as well. By looks of it. Oh, the lighties, they are having a field day here against the scorpions. And the TC might be going down. No, I don't think so. The castle is going to be up in time. But still, this castle here, Nicov still has not reacted. Now he has reacted. But, you know, at the moment when you are being pushed on the north side, and then also on the south side, realizing that your opponent is throwing castles all over the place, it's just a moment where you have to realize as a player, damn, I might be in a disadvantageous position here right now. Really, really hard stuff here for Nicov. And Vinchester, I mean, still, so many villages behind. Right? So many villages behind. Economy-wise, Nicov so far ahead. But I feel like, yeah, Nicov should have enough. Doesn't he? Does Nicov have enough? I feel like Nicov, right now, is just producing villagers. But he's not producing the army he needs. In theory, if he was producing pikemen right now, he would have, he would be able to make the life so much easier for him. But Vinchester, guys, look at that. Redemption coming in. Wheelbarrow coming in. And he has 90 villagers now with okay economy upgrades. He has 18 armies still against the 6 from Nicov. And Nicov, he's still so far ahead, far away from Imperial Age. While Vinchester, look at his resources. He is flirting with clicking up to Imperial Age. And indeed, guys, he has clicked up now. It's just 3 more minutes until he will be able to trap down his opponent's castle. And Nicov, yes, he has a 30 villager advantage. But guys, he is far away from clicking up to Imperial Age. And I'm wondering, what is his long-term strategy here? Yeah, I think, guys, this is the best game we could have hoped for the first game of the series. Vinchester, seriously, with his, and that's the thing, guys, which I was mentioning earlier about Vinchester. Vinchester is just so good with his strategical movements and kind of exploiting certain situations in the game that he is kind of able to propel himself forward. And yeah, now the market is also being converted, and I absolutely love this this move here by Vinchester, because in those kind of situations, having a market is super crucial when everything is so chaotic, right? And Vinchester knows that, and that's why he's converting that one to you know, just steal that opportunity for his opponent. On the left-hand side, is Vinchester aware of what is going to happen here? I don't think so. But man, Vinchester is raiding like a madman. He's killing so many villagers in the process. 25 units, economical units killed by Vinchester in this game. And most of them have been acquired throughout the last minutes of this game. While Nicov, he has not looked at Vinchester base for a long time. And yeah, Vinchester is just 20 seconds away from hitting Imperial Age. And then, guys, I don't think Nicov has anything to do anymore to stop Vinchester from trapping down his castles. We see a very aggressive castle here in the middle of Nicov. And Nicov is forced to type out and call it GG. Lovely situation here. Great comeback, in my opinion, from Vinchester. He definitely was behind, but the crucial moment was here. Guys, 1 second. I guess we have to move a bit forward. We have first engagement, which seemed kind of equalish. I think this one here, this was the special moment here. We have a moment there, they kind of traded equally. Nicov, I think he was rushing the castle a bit too much. He should have placed the castle here, because here his position was favorable, I would say. Right, like it was equal. He would have gotten the castle up, I would assume, if he had committed to many villagers, right? And yeah, so now it's kind of an equalish trade. He gets the castle up, yes. But that, on the other side, allows Vinchester to ignore that castle and pass by here on the left-hand side or on the top side, and go here and cement his position with the castle himself. And that's exactly what he's doing. And how many people would have, instead of placing the castle here, place the castle here, delete the archer range, just to give yourself the defensive position, but not Vinchester. And yeah, he is just utilizing that, knowing he has the worst economy, but he is getting the castle up here. And from there, everything fell apart, I would say, for Nicov. Also, when on the left-hand side, Vinchester was able to scout this with the knight, and now the castle is coming up as well. And that made Nikov's economy so inefficient, because the villagers had to run to different places all the time. And Vinchester, yeah, just very strong gameplay from him. Okay, good. We will make Vinchester red again. That is just easier. That's a great tournament. Thank you, guys. Yeah, it's just easier to spectate. So, guys, we have Nikov's home map now, which is Arabia. And on the left-hand side, we have Vinchester playing here as Incas in the red chunks. And on the other side, we have Nicov here playing as Chinese and the blue chunks in the north of the map. And very interesting pathing here by, or scouting by Nicov. Let's see. We will see Vinchester trying to get some laming in. Great games in casting, 7 out of 10. Oh, I take that as a compliment. Was Vinchester trying to get some laming done, I wonder, guys? I guess he did, right? Otherwise, it wouldn't make any other sense to send your scout into the front that early without gathering your own resources. So I suppose he was trying to get some laming in, yeah. Nothing else makes sense there. But yeah, he wants to boost his economy now with pushing a deer now into the TC as well. And Nicov, he doesn't care. He is going for the deer push as well. So as a Chinese, you obviously have the civ advantage here right now. And Chinese is just one of the strongest civs you have on Arabia, maybe even the strongest. And yeah, you're, as a Chinese, the biggest risk is to get lamed early, right? Because they're kind of, let's say, a bit more vulnerable in that department compared to other civilizations. But Nicov, he must be super happy with how things are going so far. And he will be able to... oh, Winchester. Okay, getting the elephant now. So no mistake here by both sides. And yeah, Vinchester, he's going for the 2 militia again before going for anything else. That's just something he loves. And guys, don't forget, this is King of the Desert, Arabia. So what we will... Or no, let me rephrase that. Vinchester, he was able to get himself a spot into the finals of the most recent Arabia tournament. So you can imagine that he is just a phenomenal player on this map, right? He has gotten himself a lot of experience. I played a couple of times against him on practice against his Incas. And yeah, he's doing lovely things. Lovely things with Incas. Because I feel like the way he's playing is, you know, as already mentioned before, very smart. He will see what you're doing, and he will do exactly the things which are needed to counter you, right? Sometimes he's showing too much aggression, thinking, okay, Vinchester is playing super aggressive, and at the end of the day, he's just faking the aggression, and meanwhile, he's booming with 2 TCs, so 3 TCs behind in the back. So, yeah, it's going to be tricky for Nicov, but I think he will be comfortable. Playing as Chinese, you always have the economical advantage, and he will just be going straight into archers by the looks of it. Not even planting a barrack, but also barrack is not usually a play you're going for as Chinese, as you're starting with minus 50 wood, so it just would delay your Man-in-Arm timing too much. Derry Tim, ich danke dir für die fast 2 Jahre. And yeah, that eagle is just being a bit annoying here. Are you serious? Are you serious? Like, what the hell? What the hell? Dragonstar beat Villese 1-0 so far. What? Dragonstar is playing amazing. Dragonstar is really playing amazing, guys. Crazy stuff. Typical Vinchester 2 militia draws. Yeah, that's something he's just known for. You know what's funny? Vinchester is able to go up faster than Nicov, even though he has invested into the 2 militia, right? So, very nicely done by him. And Vinchester, he's able to get himself a house. So, that is already worth it per itself, right? Viper would want to try to capture those with gate. Yeah, well, Viper, of course, yeah. Well, why play all game at once? Because I want this event to finish in 1 day. And idle time as well, exactly. And yeah, that's also the reason why Vinchester loves to go for that route. Because, yeah, he's just causing so much havoc for his opponent. And in the meanwhile, he has all the possibilities himself to decide what he wants to follow up with. He doesn't know what his opponent is going for. No, he does. He has scouted the barrack. So he is aware that men-at-arms are going to be men-at-arms are going to be hitting the fray for Nicov as well. But Vinchester is going to have the army advantage. And in terms of men-at-arm timing, both of them are going to be the same, right? So it's going to be tough for Nicov to keep those at bay. Good fight for Vinchester right now, but he needs to retreat. Why is he not retreating? Oh, because... Ah, okay. Okay. He didn't retreat, guys, because he didn't go for the man-at-arm upgrade. Yeah. Okay. Understood. Vinchester, he'd rather have fletching installed or upgraded rather than men-at-arms. And as you can see here, Nicov, he's going to struggle a bit with the fletching timing, I could assume. Yeah, okay, never mind, he won't. Okay, Archer being sent out with for Vinchester here. Thanks for always bringing great ACCM content. Lembonic, ich danke dir. As you already got 550, will the 150 spare be spent on JMB 3? Yes, they will be, exactly. Viper still streams, yes. Okay, Nicov, he's walling now the top side of the map. And yeah, now we will see a little fight here between 2 archers and 1. But Let's see. Jonah, can I just say that you're honestly the best? You stayed true to AoE2 this whole time and you're trying to bring it back to its peak. I appreciate this much, and does the rest of the community. Dude, Max, thank you so much for the lovely comment. Thank you so much. Definitely helps. Vinchester's archer doesn't want to fight, does it? I feel like Vinchester is overstaying his welcome here. It definitely looks like that. This archer is going to be dead, I suppose. Yeah, Nicov is able to kill that one. And the eagle is not going to be too successful as well, because it doesn't have armor. And it's fighting uphill now. Yeah, oh, it survived with 2 HP. And look at, like, Vinchester is so annoying with those... With just one unit, he can do so much, right? And that's just super annoying. But he has added skirms now. And he forces Nicov to add a second archer range as well. Yeah, and Vinchester, you know, I feel like Vinchester is capable of keeping himself a bit cooler in the head if things like that happen. I had a feeling that Nicov was shaking a little bit. And now it's going to be problematic for Nicov because he doesn't have the skirms which he needs, right? And especially if... Oh, Vinchester only has 4 on food. Oh yeah, because the berries went out. Oof. Max, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, Nicov doing now a good job in microing here. He needs to run with the archers though. 1 archer going down, 2 archers going down. Yeah, Vinchester is having fun here now, guys. And Vinchester, the thing is, he will be sniping all the archers off. He needs to retreat though. Yeah, he's overstaying his welcome. Losing 4 skirms in the process, that was not ideal. The thing is, you want to kill every single archer from your opponent to then follow up with the eagles, right? And that's exactly what Vinchester is doing right now. We have 12 on food for Vinchester, 11 for Nicov. But we see more army now for Nicov. Because of the 2 archery production, right? 2 archer range production. I will consider having co-casters in the future. Yes. I will. Don't worry. And there is a hole, right? That's not ideal. Vinchester needs to pay attention. Will he pay attention? Will he pay attention? Will he close the gap? Will he close the gap? Yes, he will close the gap. The villager is going to go down, most likely. Isn't it? Oh, it survives. That was clutch. But yeah, I wonder, like, Nicov should have a good position right now, I think. Alright, 37 villages and 39, 8 army against 11. And the eagle, once it has the upgrade, it should be able to trade very nicely against the skirms here. Yeah, but even now, like, you can trade already, because Nicov has just so much on skirms. He doesn't have any archers here. The archers are not going to be able to achieve anything, I suppose. Yeah, I just feel like still Nikov's position should be a bit better, I think. We just have more army, right? 13 against 7. And Vinchester, he needs to utilize the market. I guess he needs to utilize the market in order to get himself a better position with the uptiming. Archers running in here. Able to pick off that one villager, most likely. Yeah, it's going to be dead. And in the meanwhile, yeah, Vinchester is not going to be achieving too much here defensively. Let's see. Nicov is forced to build a tower. And that's just a great move for Vinchester. Because that means you cannot use those 200 stone to buy yourself gold to get yourself a faster cast stage time. And now the Vinchester is able to keep those skirms away with those 3 eagle warriors or eagle scouts or 2 eagle scouts, and he only has 1 archer here in his army composition. So Nicov, no, he had an okayish position, but I feel like Vinchester is punishing him for overstaying his welcome. Yeah, the archer, lovely. Like, Vinchester will try to get that archer, right? But that's not gonna happen. And now both players will up the same time. Vinchester, he doesn't have a market. He was a bit too late. Yeah, both players at the same time, going up at the same time. These kind of things are always hilarious if these things happen. Yeah, and this is the right move. Just use the skirms to attack. Don't run away. Just attack. That way it's just much more efficient, I think. And we have now 5 or 6 units for Vinchester against the 10 of Nicov. But the good thing for Nicov was that he was able to reduce the army numbers of Vinchester as well. So we will see Eagle play by Vinchester. He's going for scale mail armor. He has 2 barracks right now. The question is, does he go for a third one even? Or is he going to commit more to add more economy behind that? The finals are going to be a best of 5. Right? Okay, walls here on the right hand side as well. And these skirms are not gonna do anything. At least they should not. Oh, Vinchester, he needs to pay attention not to lose any archers here. Is he going to be able to do so? Yes, he will. That was a close one. Hallelujah. Yeah, the Eagles are just now going to be able to push those skirms and archers away. Nicov being very annoying with this. And the third barrack is coming up now, guys. Attack move is banned? No. It's not banned. Okay, we have stable coming up for Nicov, so he's going for 2 archer ranges and 2 stables. And in my opinion, that's the best you can go for against Mesosifs. I just feel like that's the best thing you can go for. Okay, we have squires coming in and crossbows and botkin as well. So what Vinchester is going to do is he is going to go for crossbows plus eagles. How would you have banned that? It's impossible to actually enforce. Ban what exactly? Oh yeah, exactly. You mean the attack move? Because with attack move you're able to shoot instantly. Oh no, that's such a great move for Nicov. He was able to go straight to the TC and hit 1 villager. Nicely done by Nicov, but also good crisis management from Vinchester here. And we have 4 villager advantage here from Nicov, but the thing is he is running out of wood here very soon. He will be expanding here, but ideally he places a TC here, right? And Vinchester in the meanwhile, he is fine, right? He has good economy, and I feel like he is getting ahead now over Nicov. It kind of looks like that. Is he going to lose that villager? No, he's not. And now Nicov, he was forced to build a siege workshop. And now the eagles plus crossbows, they still provide a great strength for Vinchester, right? But Vinchester, he's totally fine. Like, he has wheelbarrow, he has heavy plow, horse color, and the second wood upgrade. While in meanwhile, Nicov, he only has wood upgrade, the first one, double bit axe. Nothing else in terms of economy upgrade. And Vinchester has 3 TCs. He has 54 villagers now. In the meanwhile, Nicov, he has 9 army units and 55 villagers himself. So overall, Vinchester is just in a better position here, guys. Nicov is used to be playing with low economy upgrades. Yeah. Nicov, yeah, I think the first set we saw from him today, he was very on point with the economy upgrades. And he's also going for Bosa now, so, you know, he's paying attention. Why is Vinchester retreating? I think he knows that he's in a better position and he doesn't need to really force any fight here. And we have the first engagement. This, in theory, should be a good fight for Vinchester, I think. But let's see. Nicov seems to be doing a good job here. And yeah, never mind that. Vinchester has been completely clapped to oblivion. Vinchester, he's aware of that siege workshop though. He is aware. And the Eagle Scouts, they have not been trading as well as Vinchester was hoping for. I think what Vinchester needed there was to micro the knights all the time, because that way he didn't kill any knights, right? And now Nikov's move can be very, very detrimental for Vinchester. Let's see. I mean, Vinchester, he in theory still has the possibility to go for redemption monks, right? So that in theory should be helpful to keep those siege units at bay from Nicov, but that's going to take some time to get that. That's really going to take some time to get that, I suppose. And yeah, now it's going to be the question: how well is Vinchester going to be able to micro? Average, thank you so much for the 7 months. And then in general, Vinchester is having a great micro. So
let's go.
Is he able to kill that one? No. The mangonel is being repaired, and I think Vinchester is overstaying his welcome here. Oh, what is Vinchester doing? Vinchester is falling apart here. He didn't need to take that fight there, right? And Nicov just playing amazing here right now, I feel. Yeah, I don't think that Vinchester is capable of defending that, is he? He's also fighting uphill, which is never a good thing. Oh, 10 villagers only on food for Vinchester, guys. That is so rough. He's getting himself a castle up on the left hand side, or in the top side of his base, yes. But aggression is still here. A lot of weak knights, yes. Well, it's okay. But man, like, how is he going to push away those siege units? That's what I'm wondering. Is there another villager coming in for the repairs? That doesn't look like that. Oh, this is going to be very hard for Vinchester to fight against. If he's able to clean this, he can transition, yes. Oh, the mangonel is hitting so nicely here. Oh god, the pikemen are just going to be killed without any trade and exchange here. Oh, that is the dangerous thing. If your opponent has the hill, guys. That's very hard now. The knight sniping the mangonel, and no knight is dying in the process. Okay, 1. And the other 3 are so low in health. Oh, this is so annoying for Vinchester to deal against. 1000 score behind. 78 villagers against 88. In the meanwhile, Nicov having a great economy himself. Oh, ship. Thank you so much for the prime. Great shot by the mangonel, killing 2 scorpions. And yeah, let's see how well the micro is going to be now. I think Vinchester is going to be... Oh, what a shot! What a shot by Vinchester. And he will be able to clean up the entire aggression now. Ooh, that was clutch. That was clutch, guys, indeed. A few more scorpions remaining, but the Kamayuk should be able to take care of the rest here. 82 villagers against 92. 3 army against 3. But the army is going to be killed in a second now. And we are now going to a very equalish game, I think. The Kamayuks are there killing the remaining units here on the front. We have a wheelbarrow coming in now for Nicov. And he's also going for crossbowman, so we will see an archer switch from him. While Vinchester, let's not forget, he has 4 TC, so he has 1 TC more than his opponent. He can in theory still catch up in terms of the villager count. And now we will see a castle push by Vinchester. And I think that could be in theory a doubt castle if Nicov gets the units out soon enough. Let's see. Let's take a quick look. So Vinchester is aware of that situation. If he gets a castle up here, that would be too good, right? That would just be too good. But he's not doing that, is he? Yeah, he wants to commit there. Oh, university. Oh, God. Is Nicov aware? Yeah, Nicov is aware of that siege workshop there. This is going to be an all-in, guys. It's now or never for Vinchester. Let's see if he's capable of doing that. Nicov, he doesn't have a market, so he will not be able to buy himself the castle. But he doesn't need to. He will be able to defend the position with the units he has. And if the Kamayuks are dead and the knights still survive, then the push is not gonna work, and it is not. Nicov has defended the situation very, very nicely. And yeah, Vinchester is now forced to retreat. And I think Vinchester knows exactly that his opponent is close to going imp very soon. And yeah, therefore, no, he's not. He's committing fully in Castle Age. Yeah, he's investing so much more tonight. Right? What is he doing? Like, he had so many resources. Where is he spending those? Where is he spending them? Maybe he used the market? I was not checking. Goldshot mining. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, Nicov now balancing. Okay, now he's going up. Now Nicov is going up. Vinchester is of course way far ahead. Way far behind in terms of the imp timing. And Vinchester knows exactly that he needs to force something, right? He knows that his opponent is much further ahead compared to him. And yeah, I don't know. Like, these knights, they want to get some raiding in. And honestly, they will also be successful in doing so, most likely. No, never mind. Vinchester forces the reaction by the knights with that forward castle here. But honestly, that castle doesn't do too much anyway. Like, yes, it avoids or prevents Nicov to taking that stone, gold. But yeah, like, Nicov, he's fine. He's totally fine. Crossbows having great traits now against the Kamyuks and the Eagles. Yeah, it was a good move for Vinchester. If Nicov had gone in here to raid, oh, that would have been hurting a lot. Really a lot. Now, Vinchester is typically not that kind of person who GGs in those kind of situations. But let's see, maybe in the meanwhile he will be taking a lot of losses. Maybe here on the left hand side. Vinchester now going for arson even. I mean, it could be possible that when he reaches Imperial Age that it forces Vinchester to resign. Let's see. We will see in a second. Okay. Let's not forget, the villages of Incas, they have extra armor on them. With the infantry upgrades. And yeah, that castle saves so much for Nicov. And he will be able to trap down this one. Oh, Vinchester is in a rough position here. Very rough position. Yeah, Knights not really achieving too much anymore. But yeah, what is Vinchester going to do from here on now? It's not like his opponent has only 60 villagers where you could hope that you can make something happen with the Castle Age play. No, it's not gonna happen. And now he wants to try to get kills here with the ram, but that's not gonna be successful. He got some villager kills, yes, but Nicov at that point just doesn't care anymore, right? And now he has Arbalest and Bracer just in time. So these eagles are going to take way more damage than if they had been only in the Castle Age situation. And Nicov just pulling ahead so convincingly. 1500 score ahead. That castle is going to be trapped down now. And yeah, Nicov is just... I know, guys. Nicov is just sitting in a very comfortable position here. And thinking about it all, for the third game, we know what it is, guys. It is Arena. And Nicov, as far as I remember, he has Burgundians. So it could be problematic for Vinchester. But let's see. The game is not over yet. Vinchester is going to Imperial Age himself. His economy is still looking extremely healthy. We have 130 population on the village account for Vinchester versus the 145 for Nicov. Nicov having all the economy upgrades, so that's lovely for him. And yeah, 2 minutes still trailing behind in terms of getting into Imperial Age. Look at Nikov's vill queue, 23 villagers in the queue. Yeah, that's crazy. Nicov should wall now? It's not necessary. That's not necessary, I feel like. Okay, good. He should do ballistics. Yes, ballistics is a must. Ballistics is definitely a must. Yeah, that's something which I've noticed already from Nicov. He has the tendency to overboom. That's something which happened to me as well when I I started playing Age of Empires 2 again in last year. Dragonstar Villese 1-1. Awesome. Because most likely we will see a 1-1 here as well. And this is a best of 3, yeah, exactly. At least he cancelled the queue? Okay, he did, yeah. Well, 150 villagers is enough, you know. You don't need more. The traps are now taking down that castle. And what is Vinchester's plan? I think he is going to go for eagles, no? It looks like that. He has that castle as well. Okay, so in theory he can go for the extra upgrades on the eagles with that castle. Let's see, 170 population for Vinchester. His economy is still looking good, guys. He's not in the very worst position. I really think so. The game is not over. No, no, no. He needs to get the castle up, though. That castle is going to buy himself time. He will be able to do so. Our Villese are forced away. Chukanu is coming in now for Nicov. Is it going to be in time? I don't know. And Vinchester, he's going for the fabric shields. So that means his eagles are going to be so much stronger in terms of the Pierce armor as well. Eagle upgrades. Oh, guys, this is going to be a good one. How many relics does he have? 0. Okay, that's a problem though. But he will have the mobility, guys. He will have the mobility. And if he's able to crush that army of Chukanus right now, before he's able to get enough out, I still see Vinchester in the game, guys. I definitely see him in the game. He has 29 eagles. Fully upgraded. Now he can engage. Now he has the armor upgrade. Now he will engage. Let's see how the engagement is going to be. I think Vinchester is going to win the fight just to the fact that the eagles are just so strong, guys. And look at that. He's hitting a very nice timing here as well. Oh, I think Nicov is still going to win the fight. But it's going to be a very efficient or cost-efficient fight for Vinchester here. 160 population against 180. Cavalier upgrade now in for Nicov. And yeah, 150 population against 185. And Vinchester is forced to tap out, guys. We have we have the 1-1. Nicov able to equalize. And that means, guys, that we are getting into the third game of this set here. Lovely stuff. We are going to play on Arena right now. And look at what we are having right now. We have Vinchester playing in the red trunks as Spanish. And on the other side, we have Nicov. We are kind of used to that already. When Nicov is playing Arena, he likes to utilize his Burgundians. And what I personally love so much about that is the fact that Vinchester, you know, he is an Arena player. He loves Arena. And the fact why he is so strong in Arena is because his decision making is just exceptional, right? And he wants to put Nicov in a position where it is not meta, right? He wants to put him into a position where it's not meta and force Nicov to think out of the box. And that could be problematic for Nicov. Let's see. I also love what Vinchester is doing here, right there with the deer. He waited until he killed the deer because he wanted to have as much food gathered from his animals as possible, right? So that was the thought process. I've never done that myself, but I see the reason there. And I think that's also something which I would be copying or using myself. Nicov choosing Burgundians. What a surprise, eh? What a surprise. Yeah. Yeah, Nicov. Let's see. Vinchester, his build is very sharp so far. That's how it looks like. He needs to gather... Oh, the deer is not in the best position right now. Oh, he's even utilizing the scout to get... What? That's crazy, isn't it? Why would he utilize the scout? Interesting stuff. Yeah, that's the thing, guys. Vinchester... He is a special player. He's a special player in a very positive way. Relics on Vinchester as well. Let's see. We'll see that scout going ham on... there's no relic on the wall. Misclick now. Oh, no misclick. Let's see how he does it. How he manages that the board only attacks once. Let's pay close attention. Did you guys see? It's crazy. Crazy stuff. Perfectly executed. 3 relics almost at the wall. Okay. That's what you mean. Almost like you're a 6 Boulder. Yeah, you know. Yeah. Clown's in pain right now. Yeah, like I usually never see scouts being utilized to lure boars on arena. You see that sometimes on islands, right? But he will go for very fast castle drop, exactly. If Nico finds him, that's about that scout. No, because they have the same speed, right? The scouts have the same speed. Nico, in the meanwhile, he has researched horse color and double bit X already. And, you know, as Burgundians, game 2 was Arabia. As Burgundians, you really have to pay attention because you have to think about how much greed am I allowing myself. Because for Spanish, it's kind of obvious what they're going for. They want to build conks. And with Burgundians, your main strength on Arena is the fact that you are getting the economy upgrades 1 age earlier than the other civilizations. But, you know, playing greedy is not the right approach against someone who is all-inning you. So you have to find the balance between greed and investing into army or static defenses. It's absolutely not your fault, but the game is just messing with you with map generations. Well, I wouldn't say so. Like, this is just typical randomness stuff of Age of Empires 2. Like, there's nothing wrong with this map. The only thing which was wrong was Nicov against Mr. Yo, game 2. Yeah, but it's this. Normal Age of Empires RNG. Spanish goes for towers. Spanish doesn't go for towers. He goes for conquistadors. We have 4 on zone right now for Vinchester and nothing on gold, which is rather surprising. Yeah, he's going to buy himself up to Castle Age with the market. Conks and donks, yes. So, the fact, guys, the fact that he is not on gold tells me that he wants to drop a castle and then follow it up with Imperial Age, I guess. That's the only explanation for me. It really is the only explanation. Yeah, I guess castle and then fast imp. Let's see if I'm right about that one. Because if he was booming, he would have had a second lumber camp. Right? But that's not the case. We have archer range. Archer range, interesting. Maybe he wants to... He is thinking that Vinchester wants to go forward and build a forward castle. And therefore he wants to have archers to shoot over the walls. That could be a thing. Right. Can't go scouts against conquistador opening. Yeah, exactly. Skirm defense? No, archers. Skirms, you don't have the economy at the beginning. You need way more economy for skirms. What does he gain from kongs are not good enough, no traps? Traps, exactly. We will have kongs and then Imperial Age with trebuchet. Maybe he's also going for monks. Let's see. Okay, he's adding the gold mining camp now, or mining camp now. Let's see, guys. Maybe I'm also completely wrong with my thoughts here. What's the low elo legend stone camp from Vinchester? It's not that bad. It's not a fast imp, yeah. It's not a fast imp, guys. Nicov has the wood upgrade before his opponent. Well, that's what Bohemians does for you, right? That's what Bohemians does for you. He did sell stone, yeah. Well, Vinchester is going to place that castle defensive here. It's also too risky. I'm really excited to see Vinchester's strategy here. Yeah, me as well. Nicov here going for the soon-to-be crossbows, fletching coming in as well. What you usually do is you go for crossbows plus fletching. Botkin you don't do because that's a bit too expensive for now. And yeah, horse color coming in, or is already there, and the bosa has been researched as well. And we see a castle here. Yeah, something like that. Kongs and Petard for the balls. Yep. And now, Nicov, he will see that Vinchester, unfortunately for him, is placing castle behind the enemy walls. And that's something you don't want to see, because you were kind of planning to get the villagers off guard, or catch the villagers off guard, but that didn't happen. And I would say Vinchester is coming ahead on that mind game, I feel like. But then again, he is playing 1 TC by the looks of it, right? While Nicov on the other side, he should have the economy to add extra TCs pretty soon as well, I suppose. Scout now getting confirmation that there is a scout which is low HP, which tells Nicov, okay, he indeed went for the boar lure with the scout instead of the villager. And we see now Conquistadors hitting the fray here. Let's see. Vinchester is obviously going to be very, very cautious here with his Conquistador. At least that's what he's supposed to be. And does he see the crossbows now? Yes, he sees an immediate reaction by Vinchester. Immediate reaction. So he is very well aware what's going on here right now. And that will also tell Nicov, Vinchester, that Nicov most likely is not having the greatest economy behind that, because it costs a lot of time to upgrade that. Oh, Vinchester, he was running into the crossbow fires. And guys, as you guys know, right? The Conquistadors is the strongest, in my opinion, the strongest Castle Age unit. Let's see. Vinchester, meanwhile, 1 TC play. We will see 1 TC full commitment by him. He should get the armor upgrade for his Conquistadors. And you know, the thing is, the snowball can be really, really crucial for Vinchester here. Shoot! Yeah. Oh, conversion? No. No conversion. Why don't you play Spanish all the time? They're lacking behind in terms of economy. Oh, the monk is going to be killed. Nice catch here by Vinchester. And these kind of things are really annoying. Okay, padded archer armor is in for Nicov. And due to the fact that Nicov doesn't have the mobility against those Conquistadors, tells me that Vinchester is soon going to have the map control. And yeah, that's going to be tough for Nicov, because I see Vinchester going for forward castle and then fast imping. I see this in the world. And he's well aware that the monk must be close by. Let's take a look. Fight happening right now. Monk going down without any conversion. And yeah, that is a fight Nicov is just not gonna win, right? Like, maybe he kills 1 Conquistador if things are going well for him. But that's just not the case. And yeah, Nicov is just going to die here without any chance whatsoever. And that was a great, great engagement for Vinchester. And this is the biggest problem for Nicov right now. He doesn't have any map presence. He has only 1 relic. He is never going to reclaim that map presence. And Vinchester right now, he has 300 stone in the bank, right? So he will be able to forward with a castle. And then the fast imp is going to just annihilate everything Nicov can go for here. And KD 12-0. Is the monk surviving? It looks like that. Yeah, Monk survives. Oh, Vinchester, never mind. Vinchester is indeed going for the second TC here. So he's not playing as greedy as I was, or what means greedy. He's not playing the way I was thinking he would be playing. And he's now going for a monastery himself, picking up the monks. He's housed right now, isn't he? Looks like 60 out of 60, yeah. But that's a good thing for Spanish. They produce or building the buildings faster, so he's fine. He's fine. Siege workshop coming up for Nicov, for Vinchester. And yeah, we will see a forward castle coming in. We will see the forward castle coming in, guys. And I don't feel like Nicov has any chance whatsoever to prevent that castle from happening. Especially if that castle is that far forward. That would be the game-winning castle, right? That, like, there's nothing you can do against that. On Nicov's position. But I don't think he will be that greedy, Vinchester. I just don't see that. He should place a castle here. Where is he building it? Where is he building it, guys? He will build it here because he has a mangonel now. He will build it there. Oh, he has ballistics. Nice. Oh, that was a bit of a miss micro here by Vinchester. And now Vinchester's building the castle here. Oh, that's a tough position. Kongs have armor, yes. They have one army here. Bit anticlimactic. Kind of feels like that, yeah. I wonder what, like, Vinchester, it tells me that he wants to get to Imperial Age, right? Yeah, ballistics and monks. I totally understand why he doesn't want to engage there. It's safer the way he's playing. But Nicov has just way better economy, right? And Nicov, he will not be too far away from going Imperial Age as well. So I'm not sure, guys. It feels like Nicov, he's definitely still in the game. Just due to the fact that he has the better economy. And Vinchester, he needs to ensure that he's going to be able to up faster than Nicov. And he should be able to do so. Sell 100 stone and then go up. Yeah, he will be up faster. Yeah, up. Yeah. But close timing. And Nicov, I don't know, like, he needs to get a castle up himself, up on hitting Imperial Age, and I think he will be able to do that. Yeah, just 20 seconds behind. So that's not too bad. Mangel not coming up. And let's see. Vinchester is one of the best in those shenanigans, really. He's so good. Nice micro by Nicov. And in theory, it would even make sense to get a mangonel yourself here for Nicov, just to be able to push this mangonel back yourself. He's not gathering further relics. Maybe the monk was sniped here. I think the monk was sniped. Because yeah, I think the monk was sniped there. Redemption coming in for Nicov. I think that was the redemption is coming in is, I feel like, overinvestment. But yeah, maybe I'm completely wrong with that. And now Nicov has indeed the stone to get himself the castle. Yeah, and it will be placed here. I think Nicov is expecting to have a much better economy. I mean, he has a much better economy, but it's not like Vinchester is playing a 38 villager 1 TC all in with Imperial Age, right? That's not the case. Vinchester has okayish upgrades and okayish economy. And, okay, let's see. Conversion coming in. What? What? No way! No way! Oh, no way! No way! Redemption but no sanctity. Yeah, that's something you never should do. Okay. Trebuchet instantly produced. Castle instantly drop down. We have Bloodlines coming in, and we have also Ring Archer Armor. Nicov. What is he going to do? Nicov going for chemistry in a second, I suppose. Yeah. And we have him producing Skirms now as well. Skirms is a great unit choice against the Conquistadors. But the thing is, I just feel like he is just trapped here in his base, right? 1k 6 viewers, finally again. Yeah. I honestly cannot really tell you guys how this game is going to end, because it feels so close to me. Vinchester has the better position, yes. On the map, he has the map control, yes. But Nicov, he has the better economy. And he has the counter unit to what Vinchester is producing right now. And Nicov, he should be able to repair that castle. He has a lot of villagers available around there. While Vinchester, he only has those 5 villagers to repair that castle. So in theory, that's not ideal. Nicov needs to utilize the market like a madman though, to be able to repair that castle. Nicov has better economy, yes. Vinchester catching up though. 17 or 18 villagers discrepancy. Yeah. Economy upgrades are very similar so far. And Vinchester, he has to buy himself stone. That's hurting. That's definitely hurting. I think it was a mistake to get that second castle. Or maybe it was not. Oh, Nicov only has 2 trebuchet. He only has 2 traps. So if Vinchester is able to sustain that castle and is able to kill those trebuchet, the only thing what Nicov can do now is to get himself bomber cannons out. And he will commit to the traps. He will commit against the traps, won't he? And he, don't forget guys, he has ring archer armor. This looks better for Vinchester, guys. This definitely looks better for Vinchester. Trebuchet is going to go down? Yes. 4 traps against 1. 29 army against 27. Bombard cannon coming out here. But I just think that the quality units are just there for Vinchester. Oh god, this is going to be such an important fight here. But Vinchester, he's attacking villagers instead of the army of Nicov. Is Nicov holding, guys? It feels like Nicov is holding. It looks like Nicov is holding. The bombard cannon is just so important in these kind of situations. The mangonel is not going to be able to too much. And guys, I feel like Nicov is holding. Definitely looks like that. Bombard cannon. Barely missing the shot here. And the trap. Oh, mangonel going to go down. And the conquistadors. They're not going to be able to do anything anymore against those fully upgraded skirms. Guys, I think Vinchester is forced out of the game pretty soon. It looks better for Nicov, doesn't it? Let's keep in mind though, Vinchester, he has 4 relics to his disposal. So in theory, he has good options here. Look at Vinchester's queue here. So many conquistadors in the queue. So many conquistadors. Bombard cannons going to go down here. 1 down. In the meanwhile, losing 2 conquistadors himself. What Vinchester needs to do right now, guys, is he needs to save that castle. Delete it. Delete it. Yeah, he didn't delete it. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. He needs to buy himself enough time to switch the composition, I think. Because, yeah, and Nicov already is switching to pikemen because he knows exactly that it could be something coming his way. And indeed, Vinchester going for cavalry. So this is a great example again of Nicov being one step ahead there in that regard, I feel like. I just feel like Vinchester's economy is not at the place right now where he would love it to be, right? And he's going to lose that forward position. Nicov, amazing play so far. And just him being able to switch to the halberdier play without even seeing what his opponent is going for is just telling me that he is going to win this game. It really feels like that. Nicov playing amazing so far. Really amazing. He doesn't have any infantry upgrades. Hallelujah. But he has the right units. We have 27 army against 57. Look at that. And we have a huge economical lead as well for Nicov. He has 15 villagers more. This is the first semifinal. This is one semifinal. The other one is being played now as well. Maybe it's already done, I'm not sure. Forward relics, yeah, he's bringing them back right now to the safety. 13 halberdiers, no cavalry, or 3 cavalry. Yeah, we also have Loom coming in. How do you stop that? You would kind of switch to your own skirms, I feel like, as the Spanish player. If you go for skirms here as Spanish, then you have options here, because your skirms are stronger. But, yeah, maybe even skirms and champions would be the play for Vinchester. But what he's doing right now is just so costly, and it's just not gonna work. It's just not working. It's not working, guys. This is going to be the last fight, I think. And Vinchester has to tap out, I guess. What is he really capable of doing here? Like, there is not too many halberdiers, that's true. But he will lose all the conquistadors in the process, I think. And Nicov doesn't really care too much, because he has good economy behind it. Guys, this is very interesting. Let's see. Maybe Vinchester is able to, with absolute great micro, able to make something happen. Jake, thank you so much for the prime, sir. What is happening here? The thing is also longevity. Maybe Vinchester is able to clean most of the army up. But what is the transition? No transition happening, right? This is just brutal, brutal, brutal for Vinchester. Now also, yeah, he's having to go for skirms himself here. He was able to get all the relics? No, doesn't look like that, is it? He only has 2 relics. Did Nicov? Where are the 2 relics? Yeah, okay, never mind. Like, am I blind? What the hell? Looks like I'm blind. Nicov getting the map control in the meanwhile. 101 villagers against 105. But the story is the difference in terms of the army size. 45 against 14. And now, oh, is the monk really surviving? Is the monk surviving? It's surviving. Hallelujah. Nicov, 1k7 on gold. And the castle is going to be killed as well. Vinchester in the meanwhile trying to get some reinforcements here. But man, this is a tough battle for him to play. He will have ensured himself 3 relics, however. That's positive for him. On left hand side, there is a little bit of buildings here. Score is still very, very close here, guys. Very, very close. We have 7,400 score versus 8,200. So the game is not over by any means. And we have the crucial switch by Vinchester, which is the elite skirms. What he needs now is bomber cannons or monks. One of those two. Because skirms cannot deal against the bomber cannons. Right? And in general, Spanish should be better in late Imperial Age. Man, this is a very close game. Vinchester's economy right now is better than Nikov's. But Nicov has way more army, guys. He has way more army. And I don't think Nicov will give his opponent the time he needs to be able to reinforce with the army size he needs to. We have 17 army against 54. And just imagine, guys, if Nicov was to hit the button now. Just imagine that. That would just be a killer. There's like nothing on this world Vinchester can do to fight against that, right? Just not gonna happen. Oh, whoa. Yeah, he's still missing 4 upgrades. Yeah, he's about to make it work, guys. He's about to make it work. Just for your information, if you're in that kind of situation, go for 2 blacksmiths. It's definitely worth it. At this point when you have such a strong economy. 29 against 59. Is Vinchester able to equalize the army size? He was able to equalize the economy. But is it going to be enough to equalize the army size? 30 against 54. Now even Costelier hitting the fray. And that's just going to be such a banger for Nicov, because I don't see how Vinchester can fight against Costalier right now. And here on the left hand side, he's open all the time. Man, I feel like Vinchester is running out of air. He doesn't have any room to breathe anymore. Crazy stuff. 51 against 31. 160 population against 146. If Vinchester had another castle here, maybe. Right hand side, little raid going on, but that's not going to be successful at all, because there is a defensive castle going to be coming up for Nicov. Nicov 1000 score ahead. Game is still going on, guys. Game is not over by any means, but I feel like the Costalier switch is going to break Vinchester's neck here. He doesn't have any proper tools to fight against the Costalier. He just does not. And now we have another engagement, and Vinchester, he is forced to retreat here, just due to the fact that he doesn't have the fighting power right now. And we see him losing more and more ground. 140 population against 150. But I also feel like, what is wrong with Vinchester, Nicov's reinforcements here? Yeah, it should be enough. It should be enough. 140 population. It's they are very close in terms of population. But yeah, it's over now, guys. Nicov taking this series home with a 2-1 victory, I would say. Great defense by Nicov. Oh, that must be a big upset for Vinchester here. Ay. Yep. Vinchester is like, there's no way in this world where he can come back. Like, he's trying to boom on the outsides. He's trying to save his economy here on the south side of his base by walling, but now he's also losing the 3 relics here, and he's losing so much here on the left hand side. Guys, I think Nicov here having a great display. First beating Mr. Yo 2-1 and beating Vinchester 2-1 as well. Crazy stuff. And Vinchester, he's desperately trying to run his villagers, but oh boy, I don't think it's going to be happening, guys. I don't think it's going to be happening. He has a small little base here, but that one is not gonna prove to be successful for him for sure. Crazy stuff. Lovely plays. Lovely play by Nicov. Could Vinchester have won if he went champions instead of cavalry? I don't think so, because it's easy for Nicov to add hand cannoneer. I think he needed to go for skirms instead of cavalry, and just have then the transition then also to either monks to convert BBCs, or make his own BBCs. Maybe BBCs himself makes more sense. And then he would also have to switch to halberdiers to fight against the Costalier. Happening status for Vinchester, it isn't. It's not happening, no. Doesn't look like that, guys. Does not look like that. Vinchester is just barely trying to hold on in this game here, but he lost all his main base. He lost the access to the relics as well. He saved his 13 villagers here on the left hand side. But man, once he sees those Costaliers hitting him, elite upgrade coming in a second as well. And once the elite upgrade is in, just 30 seconds. It only takes 30 seconds. But yeah, the game is going to be over before that. Like, how can you again engage against that? Like, no chance. And Costalier is just gonna shred everything. And indeed, Nicov, as displayed, guys, he was able to get the W here, making a 2-1 victory over Vinchester, and I just have to applaud him for his performance, because, man, I didn't expect him to beat Mr. Yo, and for sure I also did not think he was going to beat Vinchester here. Great stuff by Nicov. I feel like he stepped it up. He took a bit of a longer break. I felt like that one did him well. And he's playing as strong as ever, I feel. And with that, he was able to get himself into the top 2 of the first event of Jordan's Medieval Brawl, guys. In the meanwhile, I want to check if Dragonstar and Villese have already finished their games as well. Let me quickly confirm that. Yeah, Villese beating Dragonstar 2-1. A great display here by Dragonstar as well, beating who was the first one? Dogao 2-1, which is a big surprise for me as well. I thought Dogao was going to win that one. And yeah, Dragonstar also taking a game away from Villese. A very strong display. And now that means, guys, we are going to go into the finals of Jordan's Medieval Brawl. We're going to have Nicov against Villese. I'm looking forward to that one. It's going to be a banger for sure. Both players should be very, very, very equal. And let's